Figured I'd start spitting the day with some, real facts and truth. So, no matter what fucking side of the aisle you're on, but I'm not spewing any, bullshit or just anything from the news or the media, because they all fucking suck. So whether you're liberal, Democrat, progressive, leftist, Republican, conservative, whatever independent, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, none of us should, be able to disagree on this. Unless you're a psychopath. January 6th committee. Okay? We all knew it was happening. We all knew what the outcome was going to be from word one, from Jump Street, especially with who they had on it, as the only Republicans on there were never Trumpers. They've literally just been outspoken against the guy the entire time since he came down the aisle and then working with him and everything. So we all knew what was going to happen, but here's some real questions now that I've seen people say things. Representative Kissinger, we all know how much we all love him. At the end of his tweet saying we made sure that we ensured that Donald Trump can never run for office again. Like, we all knew that was the entire thing, because remember, they tried to pass all kinds of bills right after January 6th and all that to make sure he couldn't run again. It didn't work. But the big point, okay, if this is all, hunky-dory, everything's, completely clear as can be and honest and no one's fucking around and bullshitting, why didn't they get, subpoena power? Why did they turn down everything to get Nancy Pelosi's communications? Her and the Sergeant at Arms are right there together. I can't wait to see what she said leading up to it. Muriel Bowser. Anyone, really, in that whole entire leadership thing, except for, we did get to see the, one Capitol Police chief or something. We saw pictures of him with, the Bidens and all that hanging out like they were friends on it, so that didn't surprise. Anyway, why don't we, if it's all just Trump, and people that fit their narrative, how the one-sided thing does not make an argument and the truth. Why don't we get to see Nancy again, Muriel Bowser? See their communications for the days leading up to it. If they did, we know that she denied, Muriel did, National Guard to be there, because she wanted to look like, anything. But if they were there, it wouldn't happen. That was in advance of them doing it. But why don't we get any of their communications to see how long they knew anything and who they were talking to that day? Why is it only just Trump and his people? If it was actually honest, they would look at everybody. Anyone with a fucking brain that isn't a biased piece of shit can admit that, but they're not. Fun fact, people are still saying that he caused it with his speech that day, even though they started way before he was anywhere near done. Before he said peacefully and patriotically, go down there and let your voices be heard. And the bombs were planned the night before. And I know people in the Capitol Police that legitimately said, if you ever see on the news, don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll let you know when everything's cleared up because something's coming, but I can't tell you what. Everyone knew, but yet they're not letting us look at certain people who knew.